No.
It says I'm live. Hello, everybody. Hi out there. Hi, Dylan. Hi, Gary at RV Living Life. Good to see you guys. How are you? I just got the notice that it popped up that said we are live.
I got my mic, but I don't know if it works or not. So
okay, tell us, can you hear me? And can you hear Bob?
Now, do you hear me all right? I don't know. See, it's weird setting this thing up. And I don't know if you get a feedback from me or not. I'm trying something differently.
Yeah, Bob mic'd me here, so I don't know if you can see the mic right there.
So I'm using a $high $cordless mic.
Yeah, which took my earphones. Yeah, and that took my earphones out, so I cannot hear each other. We can't, through
we hear each other.
Or in the same room.
We're in the same
Bob's
room.
we're in the same room, but so hey,
Patty says all
Patty
good.
says
Hi,
all
Patty.
good. Hey, Patty. Hi. I keep wanting to type. I'm still a moderator mode.
And the RV DJ.
Hey, Sonia, good to see you.
Sonia, give us your opinion. Is my mic sound full, or am you hearing me through Sue's mic, which would be an echo?
Or are we having an echo?
You know, and
how does mine sound?
Yours should sound good.
Mine sounds good.
I put a good mic on Sue's today.
It's a Rode mic.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it above the
thing. It's
that
Rode wireless mic.
Wireless.
That's a good mic.
Hey, Ford man. Hi, Kenneth. Good to see you. How's everybody doing?
Been getting some storms here today.
So how's everybody doing? Dylan and Gary.
Oh, no echo.
Ford man. No echo. Very good. Thank you, Sonia. Appreciate that.
That's what I was trying to produce, and I didn't know if I worked or not. So that's great.
Very good. No echo.
It worked.
Echo.
It worked.
Dylan says I'm doing good today. Good.
Good.
Oh, I thought I read that wrong. I thought you said you were not doing good. We don't want anything happening to Dylan.
What was happened last week was Sue. I listened to it afterwards, and hers had a slight echo. And the reason was because the microphone was on the laptop, and she's quite a distance away, and it produces an echo. I don't like that stuff. I'm very fussy about sound.
If I'd come up close, you'd hear. Hey, there's Alan. Hey, Alan.
Hey, Alan.
Good to see you in the UK. And there's Alex from Culture Lifestyle Travel. Good to see you.
And Alan says no echoes on this end. So Alan knows I'm fussy about sound. I don't know. It's just the way I am.
Alan says no echo. That's good. That's good.
I used to run a soundboard at the church, and I took pride in making the sound really, really good. And I really was good at it.
There's Jim. Hi, Jim Foster. Good to see you.
There's Allie.
Yep.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, Alex. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. We are doing pretty good. A little bit of a headache. I don't know if it's the storms coming through.
I think it's the storms. We've been having storms every day, all day.
All day long. It's thundered almost all day long today.
Have you been getting them down there, Alex? Because really more than normal. They're kind of like all day storms.
Yeah, it's not the usual afternoon when the sea breezes collide. This one came in off of the Atlantic by Daytona Beach and came across and was heading towards the Gulf, which is unusual. Normally we get the storms the other way, coming the other way. So anyway, good to see everybody. So
hi, Sue and Bob.
Yep.
I like the Sue.
Sue. That's how Jim says Sue.
When we called pigs, we went Sue.
Sue. That's what my middle initial is. E. Sue E. Susan E. I'm Sue or Susan E.
Well, Alex said it's been raining all day. They're bad. So
yeah, Alex said it's been raining too
from the east. Yep. Yeah, that's what we've been getting them. Normally we get them from the west.
So if anybody doesn't know, Alan Arnold is Bob's one of his driving buddies on his
we drive the trucking game. We have American Trucking.
But they're in Europe.
We have the Europe.
They also have
We've
Europe.
been doing a lot of Europe.
And so, but they've been trucking together and having lots of fun.
Patty said they had tornado warnings over in Ormond, which is close by us.
Wow. No rain, just wind. Wow. Well, I wonder if that's coming this way. I hope not.
Electric Chick says, I say that wrong. It's
eclectic chick. She's in Bartow.
You're electric chick. You're electrified. You know?
She's in Bartow, South Lakeland. Okay. All right. You're more towards the center, aren't you? Okay. Sue likes changing my name every chance she can. Yeah, that's right. She's Sonia, and I get my fingers on the one hand on the wrong keys, and I changed Sonia into Sibha.
The Back Road Art Studio, isn't that the Sherry?
That is Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. How you doing?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Sherry has our old road track.
Yep. So how's it going? Everything good with the road track there, Sherry? I know you're not really. I don't think you're traveling it. I don't know. I know you've been with Jerry traveling with Backroads RV.
Boondock with Boomer.
So.
I need to part. I haven't put my stuff up there. I'm getting behind.
Hi, Boomer. Hey, Boomer. I mean,
I'm neglecting my job.
You're neglecting.
I'm neglecting my job.
What did Alex say? He said storms normally come from the east, are fast moving, and from the west, it usually takes longer to pass through. Yeah,
it does.
Yeah. So there, we are doing good, Lance. Thank you very much. Sherry says hi, saying hi, and Lance is saying hi.
I was so wrapped up and listening to our microphones working, I forgot to
pay attention.
Pay attention and do my little clicky job here.
That's right. So one of the big news is Lance got his haircut. I tuned in one day to Sonia's live one day, and there's Lance in there, and Lance's hair, it wasn't quite as long as mine, about down to here, and then all of a sudden it's short. And so Lance, I remember today we were in weekend RVing up there, James and Millie. And they were talking about your haircut up there. So Lance goes, they're talking about my hair. That was funny.
my hair.
Yep. It'll grow, right? That's right. I cut about 2 or 3 inches off the bottom of mine.
I was thinking about once shaving mine bald for the hell of it.
You could do that.
I don't think I will, though.
I wouldn't do that.
Because then you got to shave it every day, because then you look like a weirdo.
I know, like Kevin from 30 and a Wake Up, he shaves his head. My son shaves his head now. So... Backroads are Lance has short hair now. Wow, yeah, Sherry. You got a haircut too, Sherry. Yours got a cute short haircut. So we were talking about hair.
Now it got off it. We're into hair.
We're talking about hair. One thing we could talk about is dog hair. I don't know if you can see.
Oh my God, we've had a lot of dog hair.
That's what we have around here with 2 long-haired dogs.
I had to get special eye drops because it felt like my eyes was full of hair all the time. I got this stuff. What's this called?
Pataday.
Yeah, Pataday. That crap that works pretty good.
It works pretty good. Here, I'll show
it. You put 1 drop in each eye.
This is what Bob got called Pataday once daily eye drops. It's for eye itch and relief, whatever. He ordered that and it came the next day. Here you go. You're back. And it does help. He said it has helped.
It is.
So Alan, Jim Foster said he got his hair cut but lost all his strength. Who was that? Samson. That was Samson and Delilah, right?
Actually, this morning Alan adjusted his microphone. We talked to each other while we're trucking, and Alan made some adjustments. And man, it made a big difference. He really sounded good this morning. Sound is such a tricky.
Crucial.
It's tricky and it's crucial.
It's very important.
It's half your whole video is sound, know.
So you got that fixed. So Alan,
good?
It
sounded wonderful.
Good job, Alan. Good job.
Wonderful.
Well, and I said, someone asked us a long time ago when they were getting started in here. I said they give sound editing Oscars for a reason, because you could have a great video and whatnot, but if your sound is off, you may have you're talking maybe way low down here, you could barely hear, but your music's way up here. And then people are constantly having to adjust your sound, and that drives them nuts. Or it's just you don't hear them at all or whatever. But anyway, so good sound is very important. So Jim, that's correct, Sue. Always a trivia champ. Not always a champ, but I tell you, I bombed out on Roy and Becky's live the other night. They had a trivia. It was about that 70s show. I didn't get one question right. That's one show I never watched. The only answer I knew, person I know on the show, was Ashton Kutcher, however you say it, stars in it. So after a while, I started answering Ashton Kutcher to every question, because I figured at least one of them would be who stars as his character or whatever. It wasn't on there, so I got Zippo. So Dylan says, what are you having for dinner tonight?
I don't think I've eaten nothing. Oh, wait a minute. I had beef stew, but that was about 3 o'clock.
Beef stew. I had a burrito. Non-remarkable. I had bacon and eggs and toast for breakfast.
That's true. You can't break the camera about your sound, so.
The advantage to no sound is there's no chance of breaking the camera.
That's right.
Well, there you go. Hey, Charlie Grace is here. Hi.
Forever best friend. Hey, Charlie.
Friend Charlie Grace. And there's Robert from RV Weekends. Nice to see you. He's cooking dinner. Oh, you do some good cooking videos on your lives there, Robert, I've seen. So it turned out pretty good. Let's see, have I missed anybody else is talking back here? Lots of greeting. Da 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 da. Oh, Dylan said Ontario is moving into step 3 as of this Friday. What does that mean, Dylan? Is it getting better or worse?
It's a dance move. It's a 3-step.
1, 2, 3. I heard of the 2-step.
It's a 3-step. There's a 2-step. Now
what's
it's a 3-step.
Is bumpa, bumpa. I don't know.
That sounds like a German band.
It does. So I heard of the Texas 2-step. Sherry, visit the UG and U van. Visit the UG and U van. See, I don't know what that means, Lance. But he's talking to Sherry, so Van can. I've heard of Robin Jan can van.
Jan can.
Van can visit the UG, and I'm lost. She's been working. Oh, that's right, Terry. You've been we're camping, right?
We're camping
at a state park. I think you said, wasn't it? I think is that near where you guys are staying, or maybe you're staying in the state park. So how's that going? Are you enjoying? You were in the office, I think. They got Jerry's work doing the stuff like
I watched
Steve
Turtle this afternoon. He
was
talking about his last 2 years of doing work camping.
Steve Turtle had a really good video talking about it. How much what he said, only about 3 months they've had to pay for.
Yeah, 3 months out of 2 years.
2 years
that he's actually paid
for lodging, camping. So that's good.
Yeah, camp hosting at a state park. There you go.
So very cool. So forever best friends have finally got back to high-speed internet after 11 days. Oh, I bet you were glad of that.
How many of you guys have watched this Starlink? And a lot of campers out there are really excited about Starlink, but it's not going to be till probably towards the end of the year before it's totally useful as a Starlink, because they've got phase 1. All the satellites are up on phase 1. Now they've got to get phase 2 started launching out, and it's a whole process of it. But it's interesting, but it's not going to be for everybody. It's for the home person.
It won't be any good for us, but for all you guys that are out there on the roads,
we already have high speed. We don't.
Sherry and Jerry and Gary and all people, Steve Turtle, you guys, it should be helpful for you. So Dylan said Ontario step 3 means that restaurants will be able to reopen for indoor dining, gyms, and movie theaters will all reopen. Oh, wow, good. So I hope everybody's careful and everybody stay safe. So Sherry said she is camp hosting at a state park. I heard Bob say that. So that's fun. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
So, and Sonia is here. The RV DJ is in the house.
She's serving drinks.
No, I don't. Well, normally, but not here tonight.
Not serving any drinks?
I don't think she's working here.
I was hoping to get a scotch off of her. So
a scotch is right up there in the cupboard.
I got some scotch in the cupboard. Okay.
Peanut butter. We got some peanut butter.
I might have some peanut butter.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Dylan, that's what I'm going to have for supper. Peanut butter whiskey. That sounds like a good supper.
Forever best friend said it's game on in the Carolinas. It's like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, well, you still need to be careful. It's not over.
That's right. Yeah. So we
talk about that a lot, and it never will be over.
Yeah.
It's never going to be over.
Probably.
So don't ever let your guard down.
Yeah, we just kind of still have to take precautions. So anyway, so what's going on here? Let's talk about Elsa a little bit. Hurricane Elsa. Did anybody have? Oh, here, wait, before we get going. Boondock Lance said, Starlink will replace every internet all over the world eventually. It will be cheaper, faster, and you can use it anywhere.
It'll be a while, but it will eventually it'll be saturated. The poles right now are not covered. If you're in the poles, you have no coverage because the very ends of the earth, there's nothing there. Eventually it will. At first it won't. Even Elon Musk says right now it's not going to be for everybody.
Not right now.
No.
So did anybody see what happened with what was his name? The guy from Virgin Atlantic. Did he went up? What was he? He wasn't going to jump out.
Alan, you talked something about that with me this morning about the Virgin Atlantic.
The Virgin Atlantic. What? Bob something? Was it Bob something? Bob? I can't remember his name. He was going to go up and he was strapping on something. I don't know that he was going to. I don't think he was going to jump out.
I don't know.
He was going to jump out. What happened with him? I don't know. Alan said July 19th. Everything reopens here over the pond. Masks are more of an option than a requirement. That's a lot of here too. It's eventually going to be like living with the common flu. Yep.
They said Elsa made a parting
party gift.
We drove through it, and now I have a cracked front windshield. Oh no!
On your new van.
No.
Oh no, that's terrible, Charlie Grace. Well, hopefully they can patch that or replace it or something.
Kenneth is having chicken liver soup. I never had chicken liver soup. That
Chicken
might
liver
be interesting.
Oh, could be. Well, we somebody gave the Ford van with a chicken liver soup. So we didn't have hardly anything on Sunday, 2 days before Elsa hit here. We had 3 inches of rain and 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts of wind, which was more than what happened when Elsa came through. I mean, we had intermittent rain from it, but it was almost a non-event here. But yet when it came, people down in the Keys got water. How'd you fare, Alex? Are you still on here?
There you go. He made it to edge of space. See, I thought that's what you said this morning, Al.
Kind of wish you'd jump. That would be interesting, right? But yeah, I'm falling. But yeah, so along the coast there's some flooding, and then when it came ashore, we were watching Robert. He did a great live showing it coming up and hitting land and going across his area there. It got to Jacksonville, and it spawned some tornadoes, and then it's gone up the coast, and people have had it. So, like I said, Charlie Grace said she got some of it. So
well, actually, Robert's not buying mini tinny this
he's
week.
Getting mini
He's
titty.
Getting mini titty. Yeah, mini titty. That was a good one.
Don't make me moderate you, Bob.
That was a good one. She's going to take me out.
Tinny with an N. Mini tinny.
That was a slip.
That was
a fun slip, though.
A faux pas.
Yeah. Oh, Hungarian goulash. That's good stuff.
Good. Richard Branson, that's it, is a tax exile from the UK. He takes with one hand and forgets to give back with the
other hand.
Oh, I think there's a lot of politicians like that on both sides of the pond there, Alan.
Oh, yeah.
So Gary from RV Living Life says 18 watching and only 7 thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, please.
Oh,
please,
from who? That's from Winnebago. Winnebago loans Robert a camper, and for about a year.
Yeah, he got Mini Tinny 2 for a year.
And he's like, what do you call it, an ambassador?
Ambassador, yeah.
And so he'll be going up to Indiana here this next week.
This coming up,
and getting a Mini Tinny 3.
Mini Tinny 3, which is a different model and style. So we're looking forward to the tour of that.
It's gonna be a different one.
And he'll have some new upgrades and stuff. So we're looking forward to see it. But I believe he said it's only for domestic use only, because he wanted to go to Canada, and he said he would not be able to take it to Canada unless they can make other arrangements. Right. So
maybe they can make a deal out. Or
so who knows?
Insurance and stuff. Maybe why?
I don't know. But anyway, he has said it's for domestic use only. But who knows in the future? Who knows?
Pork chops, fresh corn on the cob, and tomatoes from our container garden for dinner.
Ooh, that sounds good. You got a container garden? That's cool. Oh, that sounds good. When I hear pork chops, I think of anybody watch the Brady Bunch? Was the one son said pork chops, applesauce. He has pork chops and applesauce.
Yeah, Mini Tinny 3 is it's going to be a bigger unit than what he's had in the past. So.
Sounds good. I got some fresh corn on the cob. I had some last week, and it was so good. I really, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. So did our thumbs up go up? Can you tell? Did it go up a little bit?
Oh, I don't know.
Thumbs up, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't know.
You have to refresh, so that's okay. But I appreciate it, you guys, passing that on there. Oh, look, in the behind us, it's a big windmill. Windmill there. I saw one of those poles, one of the things from the windmills, whatever you call it, the panels, being shipped down the road one time. And my granddaughter and I were driving, and we saw this truck come, a long bed with this thing on it. It's like, what the heck is that? And it pulled off to go to a truck stop. So we pulled off too and drove past it. It's like, what?
They're bigger than they look.
Oh, it was huge.
Yeah.
It was every bit of probably 100 feet.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a good judge. This is 3 feet. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, it was huge. I had no clue what it was. Sherry said pork chops and applesauce. That's right. You've seen that Brady Bunch. We grew up with the Brady Bunch. So anyway, Gary says, Charlie Grace said, has anyone tried cucumbers dipped in sugar? It tastes like watermelon.
Oh, really?
Well, that's interesting. No, but we like salt on it, but sugar, we'll have to try that sometime.
I made some German coleslaw but I used the cucumbers instead of coleslaw. And that has sugar in it.
A little bit of it.
A little bit of, what do you call it? The celery seed.
Celery seed. Yeah, it was good. He made good German coleslaw with it and cucumbers.
Have
Jim
you guys
Foster
met
said,
Robert before? Yes, we have.
yes, we have. Jim Foster said, Mini Tinny 3 has, are you wait for it? A slide. That's right. Robert said he'd never have a slide. And this is the slide. That's
You're
right.
right. If I was driving home on those big things, Alan sees how I drive. I'd probably take off 100 cars.
No, hey, we don't want to. No. Bob's a good, careful driver. On the trucking game, that's a whole nother issue.
Story.
That's a whole nother story.
I take out buses.
Buses, that's right. If who was on here, Timmy Ray the King, he got a kick out of when Bob hit another bus that day and rolled it. That was
Although
funny.
I did roll my truck this morning, didn't I, Alan? I rolled it.
So Gary says we are from RV Living Life, says we are lot docking. Bought new tires, and during the install, the coach fell off the jack.
Oh my gosh!
And broke the front spring hanger. Wow, waiting on the parts for 4 days now. Oh no! Oh no! Don't you hate when that happens?
Isn't that crazy?
I hope they get it fixed. I hope the coach fell off the jack. I hope nobody was hurt who was under it. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. So yes, Dylan, we have met Robert. Let's see. Charlie Gray said she tried it, and no, it does not. Oh, Sherry said she tried it, doesn't. So that's funny.
I'll be sleeping at 9 p.m.
It's travel check nights tonight at 9 p.m. I'll try and pop on. I forgot last week, Charlie Grace. I appreciate the reminder. So Alan said, yeah, you did.
I did.
Sherry says she'll be painting. Sherry showed, what was it, painting that you put up on your community page the other day? I can't remember what it was. It was really pretty. Was it birds or different flower? I can't remember, Sherry. You showed something on your community page that's really pretty.
Sherry's a good artist.
Beautiful artist. She does a good job. So probably sleeping though. Yeah. Bob will probably be sleeping tonight.
I'll be sleeping.
He didn't sleep well last night, and he got up
at 2:30 this morning. Driving truck.
I started driving truck. That's right. So anyway, I don't know what else is new around here, but I've been talking to my sister. I think I had told you before that my sister had a stroke. It's been about almost at least 3 weeks now, probably a month ago. And she conch shell. That's it. Conch shell. That's right, Sherry. I remember saying that. Thank you. Appreciate you for reminding me. That was beautiful. But anyway, my sister had a mild stroke on her. It was in her right brain. It affected her left side. Her whole left side is numb. Her face and arm and leg and everything are numb. But she's able to walk just using a cane, whatnot. Well, she fell getting out of the car the other day and rolled her ankle and broke her ankle. So she broke on the left side. So, which I'm glad. I suppose if she had to break anything, I'm glad it was the left ankle, because if it was the right, she uses her right arm and her right leg to hold on to things and walk. If she'd break her right leg, she would be laid up totally. I mean, she's pretty much laid up now, but she's still able to use. She puts her left leg knee on the knee walker and is able to motivate around doing that. But
you talked right and left. I was talking to Sue this morning about a long time ago. One of the first times I ever went to Disney, which has been years and years and years ago. I got a little pamphlet, and it says a little trick is always go to the left instead of the right, because the lines are faster. Because most people are right-handed, they tend to naturally go to the right. And I told Sue, and I did that, and it worked. I would keep track. I'd see people get in line at the same time, and I'd be ahead of them. And it'd be interesting to take a poll of people in line and see if people on the left side are left-handed or not.
When lines converge or split.
There is Lincoln Central.
I see that. I just saw that.
Hey, Lincoln, how are you doing?
Lincoln Central Coins. So glad to see you. How are you doing?
I am tickled to death to see you.
How's things going, Lincoln? Just really tickled to see you.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is just made my day.
That's absolutely too. Dylan said, after last week's coffee chat on July 5th, we had a very bad thunderstorm and my power went out when we were at the house. That's scary. Yeah. So Dylan, so Lincoln Central Coins, how are you doing? Is there any way that you can friend me on Facebook, and then we can chat on privately on Messenger? I would love to be able to chat with you there, Lincoln. if you want to do that. You don't have to, of course, but if you'd like to,
Or an
I would
email
love
or
to
something.
I'd love to be able to chat with you privately there, if we can, Lincoln. We're just so tickled to see you. How are you doing? How's it going? So it's been a while. Alan said, sending prayers and best wishes to your sister and the best in the world for a speedy recovery. Thank you. She went to the neurologist today for, we call it the stroke doctor. He said he thinks she should be able to regain feeling on her left side soon, but she goes back to the foot doctor tomorrow. She ended up with cellulitis on her foot, so she's got to keep it propped up, the blood infection. She was keeping her foot up, but she wasn't keeping it higher than her heart. So her foot got really swollen and she got cellulitis. And he said it's very dangerous. He said she runs the risk of losing her foot. So, and then she does need to have surgery. So she's really not in good shape. So she's really having to take it easy. So Lincoln said, if I know your name on Facebook here, I'll type my name. And if you want to friend me, I'll send it to you. They're here.
That's awesome.
It's Susan Earhart Spring. I think.
I was saying a lot of prayers for you, Lincoln, and whoever says Jesus don't answer your prayers, he does.
Mm-hmm. There, Susan Earhart Spring is on there that way. If we can be in touch there, appreciate it.
I just put mom in the hospital for 3 months.
For last year for 3 months. Yeah, it's bad. Cellulitis is very bad. So anyway, so she's kept her foot up. They think the swelling has gone down. She goes back to see him tomorrow. So it wasn't good. She didn't expect that. She thought she was going to be able to get away with, the bones were lined up, that she didn't think she'd have to have surgery. Well, now it's shifted and they're not lined up. So she has to have surgery, but they can't do it till the cellulitis is cleaned up. So anyway, so thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. So she's, thank you, Lincoln. Got it. Thank you, dear. We're so glad to see you, Lincoln. How are things going for you? Are you still in hospice? Are you still hanging out there in hospice? So Boone Lance says, I've got to go get my socks on for Sonia's live in 30 minutes.
You have to wear socks on Sonia's channel? Is that the way that works?
Well,
Sonia, I didn't know that. If you're still on there, do you require socks on your channel? I didn't know that.
Shoes and socks required.
I have none right now. If you see me right there. No socks.
No socks here.
Or shirt.
We're not going to turn around. We don't want to see that. That would be deeply appreciated, Lance. Oh, that's funny. They don't have to be matching socks, though, I bet. Someone was said on some live the other day, maybe it was on Sonia's. Who was it talking about? Couldn't find matching socks. There's a company called Mismatched Socks, and you get socks in threes. They're all different, 3 different socks. My granddaughter loves them because she doesn't wear it. She'll just get several, the anklets and wear different ones. So
I get no service.
It's a real thing. No service for you.
A lot of places won't serve me. In the summertime, I never wear shoot or socks.
No shirt, no socks, no service.
Yeah. I'm lucky to wear anything else.
No soup for you. No shoes for you. No service. So it takes me an hour to find them. Mm-hmm.
Well, I did one time on the internet. I found I had a blue sock and a yellow sock, and I wore them anyways. But I found I had another pair just like them. So
well, sometimes, not always. Sometimes the dryer eats the extra one, the spare.
There you go. See, Florida channels don't need socks. It's beautiful weather. Yeah,
that's right.
Right now we're actually 79. This has been a very cool summer. I mean, it's only right now it's 79 degrees. I don't think we made it to 90 today. Generally we're 90 every day, and I tell you what, it seems like most days we're not.
Mm-hmm. But that's how you tell when it's winter in Florida, when people start wearing socks with their flip flops.
Rick wears a blue thong summer.
You had to go there. Hi, Rick.
Hey, Rick.
I could go with Rick. You had to go there, didn't you? Rick didn't bring it up. You had to bring it up.
Why not? Why not?
That's funny. How are you doing, Rick? Good to see you. I'm wondering what happened to the Thursday coffee chats. Oh, that Dylan said that.
We just cut back.
We just cut back because
too much work.
Bob didn't want to do both of them, and he was so it's like you cancel the Monday or the Thursday. We decided to cancel the Thursday, and then he was even going to stop the Mondays. And I said, I'll take him over. I'll start doing it because we enjoy it. We enjoy talking with all you guys. It's hard for me. I'm not,
See,
even though I say I'm not a big talker, I am a big talker.
you are.
But to lead the conversation, I'm usually one that participates in
Rick
conversation.
knows what a Florida thong is. It's a mash thong. You know?
I don't know. Mesh. Oh,
Mesh thong.
I thought mash thong. I'm thinking of Hawkeye and Radar, whatnot. So
Well,
there's Iva's journey.
Good.
Hi, Iva.
Hi,
Good
Iva's
to see you. Good to see you, Iva.
Good to see Iva on.
And Cooking with Ricks. I just got home from the doctor's. All's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. So what is there something going on or just a checkup, whatever? Speaking of checkup,
He had a song rash he had to get taken care of.
He keeps going there. Why does he do that? Oh, shoot. A mesh song. That's right. I just saw Papa Drew post that he was at the, about a half an hour ago, he was at the emergency room in whatever, the Valley or something. I wonder what's going on. He said he was having an EKG done. So I wondered, does anybody heard from Papa Drew? Anybody know what's going on? So
Jamie Farthong.
A Jamie Farthong. That's a mash, a mesh song.
Mash.
So Cooking with Rick. I just commented on your latest video. Oh, Dylan, that was nice of you. Very good. I'm behind. We've been watching. Again, I'm behind from commenting. I'm trying to comment today. If I watch him on here on my laptop, I can comment. But when Bob puts them up there on the TV over my head, which we got seeing going, if we watch them up there, I can't comment while they're playing. I have to remember to go back and comment on them. Some I do, some I remember, but some I don't. And I apologize. We're really behind in commenting. So, but we are watching. We do watch. And I know I say that every week, and I'm sorry for that. And we do appreciate everyone watching our videos. So thank you. Rick said, cooking, just a regularly checkup. Well, that's good. That's good.
We just made what did you say we made it to today? 4,000?
4,205.
Oh, 205. I thought it was bigger.
Yeah, 4,205. Yeah. Yeah, 4,200. So, hey, I knew Sue's been having trouble with an eye. Oh, not me, Papa Drew. But that's all I know. Yeah, I don't think this is his eye. It sounds like his breathing or heart doing an EKG or something. So that caught me off guard. I didn't say it. So we'll have to check in on him.
Tumbleweed RV Live.
Tumbleweed, Tracy and Christian, Tracy and Christian. You guys are still up in Canada, right? They were down in Cabo St. Lucas at their condo, but patio overlooked the ocean. It was just beautiful. But they flew back to Canada. And so as soon as the borders open, they're going to be bringing their RV back and taking a circuitous route across the U.S. to get back down to Mexico.
Thank you, Lincoln.
Huh?
Thank you, Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Said, hit the like button.
Thank you. Thumbs up, like. What did so Kevin Nomack said, hit a like, do a like strike. Hit those like buttons. So I just got to talk to Mary Ellen from the Waltons. She has a YouTube. You got to talk to her?
I watch that about every day.
Every day. Well, we watch the Waltons. We watch the Waltons every day, but we do watch her YouTube channel where she talks about the Waltons. That's very interesting. A great behind the scenes look.
It's very interesting.
At the Waltons. So that's cool. You got to talk to her. Very cool. So how you doing, Iva's Journey? Where are you from? I appreciate you being here. Tumbleweed says they're traveling in Canada currently. Did I hear you say you're going to like Yellowknife or over in that area?
Yellowknife.
Yeah, you're heading towards, that's more towards the center, right? We remember hearing about Yellowknife a lot from Ice Road Truckers when we watched them. So
Hitch Up and Tow.
Hitch Up and Tow. Mark and Coral. Hey, some more friends from the UK. Good to see you.
So we got how many from UK here tonight? Several tonight.
Two from the UK so far. Yep.
Alan's here.
Alan and Hitch Up and Tow. Yeah.
And isn't RV Living Life?
They're from Canada.
Oh, they're from Canada. Okay.
And so is Tumbleweed RV Life from Canada, and Dylan's from Canada. So our Canadian friends are showing up. Yay!
So White Horse is still closed.
White Horse, that's it. Okay, but they're still okay. White Horse, Yellowknife. I knew it had to do with a color. White Horse, Yellowknife.
There's
Rob and Ken Van. That's Ken Van. So is that Vancouver? Is that where you're from? That part? Or are you more centralized? I know. Canada Van, that's what that is. Canada Van Life. I know Daryl is Van City is Vancouver.
Oh, that's our cashier at the Gaff's Meat Store. Our
Jojo.
favorite cashier.
Oh, cool. We haven't been out there, Joe.
We haven't been no stores
No stores. Yeah, we haven't
for
gone
a
out.
long time.
Nice to see you, Jojo. Thanks for oh man, Gaff's Meat Market.
Boy, you want some good meat? Now I'll tell you where. That's
Patty, if you're in the area, stop at Gaff's Meat Market. It's awesome. So hi,
it
good to see you, Jojo. That's cool.
That's awesome. Glad to see you come by.
You gave her a long time ago. You gave her a card, your card, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Are my favorite
being
here.
here. That's awesome. Because she knows we're always there. As soon as they open, we're standing there waiting on the door.
Yes.
So they finally say, "Come on in." That's funny. That's funny. So I missed somebody here.
Moving fast.
It is.
Did you watch my film recommendation yet, Sue? Did you?
I have not, Alan. I have not. I saw what, and I read about it. I can't remember. It's Moritarian or something. And I didn't get you the link to the Manchurian Candidate. I can't find the link on YouTube. It's on there. You probably have to rent it somewhere. It's not streaming anywhere, so you'd probably have to rent it. That's what we'll have to do for the one that you recommended, Alan. I can't remember the name of it, but I still have it saved there, so I know what it is there.
Yeah, it's moving fast tonight.
It's
hard to even click on them and keep up.
Gary, how you doing, buddy? Are you guys still in Ontario? Dylan, if you don't get any rain up there, is it Canada Dry?
It's a Canada Dry. You can mix that with a little bit of scotch. Canada Dry and scotch.
Ginger ale. That's right. Ginger ale. That's funny. Let's see here. Robin Jan. We meet everywhere. That's right. The best people meet in these chats here. That's right. Sue, where are your mods tonight? I'm a mod and Bob's a mod. So we got it undercover here.
We've only ever had just us.
We don't get trolls on
here.
We don't get trolls.
Never have.
So if Bob gets a troll,
I make him my friend.
You made him a friend, and they came back. We come and join us. Come and chat with us. So, Grower of the day.
You always heard when your channel gets trolls, you're growing. I don't get trolls, so I guess we're not growing.
Yeah. Did Rick have a joke? If you can't get it, is it Canada Dry? Okay, that's funny. Canada Dry.
That was a good one.
Jim said Grower of the day.
Grower of the
day. Mark and Coral, how you doing? Rob and Jan are saying hi to everybody. So anyway, I'm trying to think what else is new around here. Anybody got anything interesting you want to share with us? Tell us about. Let's see here. Let's see. Boondocking with Boomer. Gary says we are lot docking at OK Tire on. Okay, so he knows where it's at. In Bike, they broke our coach when installing new tires. 4 days now waiting on parts. Well, your parts will be good when you get them, but the best thing you've done was put new tires on there.
Yeah, tires can be dangerous.
That's the best thing, Gary. Even if it doesn't look like they have much use on them, once they get old, 4 or 5 years, you need to replace those.
I'd say about at least every 5 years you should replace tires.
Yeah, especially if you've been sitting a lot. I mean, we got when we got the road trek that Sherry has now. The tires look good, but they were I think 4 years old. Yeah. About 3 months after we got it, we had a blowout in it.
We put all brand new ones on.
Brand new tires on, and that was I think in 2016. So. Yeah. Sherry, beware. Those tires may be getting old. It's close to 5 years for them now.
So they don't last very long, and it can be very bad when you have a blowout.
Yeah, so it's my niece just bought a used RV, and the tires. I don't know the situation of the tires. I don't know the situation of the RV at all. But they were driving from Ohio down to Florida, and they had a blowout also in one of their tires. So tires are extremely, extremely important. Part of the maintenance you should keep up on your RV, as I'm sure you all know. That's not news to any of you. So, but we talk from firsthand experience because since we did have a blowout on it. So just pay attention to your tires. So,
what does it mean blowout? That means your tire explodes.
Yeah. Oh, my daughter's calling here. I'll have to call her back in a few minutes here. So my daughter is on her way from Ohio to Florida. She's going to be staying in New Smyrna Beach. They rent a condo there every year. But firsthand, they're going to Orlando to stay at Disney Springs for a couple days, and they're going on over to the Gulf to stay with my sister for a few days, and then they'll be back over here and going to their condo. So
$4K for tires and discs. Wow, we'll go 7 years before changing.
wow,
So
yeah,
it can be quite expensive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So retired is the best. Retired.
I do. I like retired.
Retired. That's right.
You know, I've been retired for I don't know how many years, but I get up every morning and I'm still tired.
Mm-hmm. He gets up 2:30, 3, 4 o'clock, way earlier than me.
Tire tears.
Yeah, the tire tears. That's right. It blows up. It's like an explosion. Well, the tires, the rubber dries out and gets weak and whatnot. So, especially down here in Florida, they dry tires out very quickly. So, Tumbleweed says we have a great time at Palapalooza last weekend with Van Vita trucks. Oh, so that's where she had the meetup. I had heard about that. So that's cool. Palapalooza. Can't wait to see the videos and stuff on that one. So
that's true.
That'll be fun. That'll be cool.
Evening Shade. Hi, Evening Shade.
Hi, Evening Shade. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming back and stopping. So that's cool to see you.
Yeah, retirement. You have no days off.
They're all days off.
Well, no, you really don't. I don't know how I ever worked. I have more stuff to do than I did when I was working. I don't know how you guys do it.
Mm-hmm.
I did it. I did it for 50 some years. I worked, but I don't know how I did it.
Lance says, "Are we living life? You're going to Quartzsite?" He asked if you're going to Quartzsite. Lance, are you? Are you going to go out too? And Jim Foster says, "I always get retired whenever I have the muffler bearings changed." Okay, cool. There is a live stream as evidence.
She didn't get that, Jim.
I get
she
retired.
Really believes there is a muffler bearing.
Oh, see, I just read it. I don't know. Muffler bearings changed. So okay, yeah. Right over my head. Muffler bearings. Muffler. Okay, so now I got mufflers. Yeah.
Yeah. And just like you guys, you do every year, change the air in your tires. You want to make sure you always change the
Take
air.
the old air out, put new air in.
So Rick's going to retire in 10 more years. You'll love it.
Yay.
You'll love it.
Tumbleweed said there's a fun live stream on Paula's channel. I'll have to go back and watch it. It sounds good. So we should arrive in Quartzsite January 17th, Gary said. And yes, we are serious planners. A lot of people, Jim Fosh, he figured that out. You figured that out. Yeah, a lot of people, we were talking about that. You have to plan so far ahead to get a place like in Florida. If you want a place in Florida in the winter, the state parks reserve 11 months in advance. And you literally got to be on it to get a spot. Now, I'm not saying you can't get a spot in the winter, random here or there, but for the most part, if you're wanting like a week lot slot, it's hard. You can ask Patty. Patty is a full-timer in Florida, and sometimes she can't get a spot. Yeah. So
Patty's, and she knows what she's doing. Patty's a professional.
That's right. Can't wait. Bosses suck. Yes, they do.
They do.
Robin Jan said, when you watch Palapalooza live stream, it's 18 plus rating for sure. I understand that with Paula. She's usually on later in the evenings, and I can totally get that.
Yeah, Rick's going to cook for us one night. He's going to cook for everybody.
That would be good. I'd love to have Rick's cooking. What is for dinner tonight? Rick says, getting old. The doctor put me on arthritis medicine. Oh, wow. What kind? That's something I could use. I just with my arthritis here.
Just get some of that wacky tobacco. That stuff will take care of you.
Jim Foster said, I saw a video about changing the blinker fluid in your car.
You got to change that too.
Saves a lot of money out there having the dealer do it. I have seen that one before. Mm-hmm. It's also like elbow grease. My mom told me one time to clean the kit when I was a kid. She told me to clean the kitchen and to use elbow grease. She came back an hour later and the kitchen wasn't clean. She goes, why didn't you clean? I said, I couldn't find the elbow grease.
Yeah, see, Patty said like November and January is already booked in the state parks, and that's the way it is. You got to get there.
All right, that's right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Alan says our government is so good at pushing back the age of retirement. I'm never going to get there. By the time you get closer, they move it off. You get closer, they move it off. So, Cooking Rick says chicken strips and fries and I had a doctor's appointment.
Very good. See how
That's
good
all
he
right.
is?
Blinker fluid must be changed regularly.
Yeah.
Elbow grease. Yeah, I'm serious. At that time, I honest to Pete thought elbow grease was a real thing. I was probably 15, and when she told me elbow grease, so now I get it. So RV Living Life says we are 1,000 Trails Ultimate Odyssey members. We get to book 6 months out. That's cool. That's good. So hope you are able to get those
blinker
in there.
fluid. You got to change it regularly. Your blinker will quit working.
That's right. That's right. There's a blinker. Dylan said, "Is this a chain smoker free zone on this channel?"
Yeah, we don't.
That's right.
Smoke.
No chain smokers. No chain smokers and no song chain smokers. So nope.
What kind of tires did you get? We got Michelin's when we got them in the road truck last time. We bought
Michelin. We put good tires on it. So we like Michelin. We have Michelin's on the car too.
Is that what we got on our car now?
Yeah, Michelin's.
Those are skinny little tires.
Yeah. Alan says a 16-ounce sirloin with gently fried mashed potatoes. Ooh, that does sound good. Yay.
Now the chicken.
Yeah.
I eat chicken and fish, about all I can eat anymore.
That's right. Rick says, when I was a kid, my mom told me if I ate imperial margarine, I would get a crown on my head. Ta-da! Or don't fool with Mother Nature. Remember that one?
Don't fool with Mother Nature.
Roland Keith, hey, how are you doing from Australia? Good to see you, Rolly. Howdy. To both of you and everyone in the chat. Just popped in before work for a minute. I appreciate you being here. How's your weather down there?
It's winter down there now.
It is winter down there.
Yeah.
So
is it cold down
how
there, Ron?
cold is cold for you guys? And I think you're in South Australia. So I believe, does that mean you're warmer than the rest of the country? Is that like subtropical? I'm not sure what your
well,
zone
but if you're like United States, Florida's warm in the winter too, but other parts of United States is cold,
Well, sometimes we're cold here too, but not cold like up north.
Yeah.
So Vermont Paint said, can you get me some antifreeze for my 1974 Carmen Ghia? I can't find any place.
That takes a special antifreeze. Yeah. She looks at it like she believes me.
I don't get it. There's no antifreeze. There's no air conditioning. Is that what you? I don't.
You know how to make antifreeze? You take away her nightie.
See, that one's over my head too, for Bruce. I don't get it. Was there no air conditioning in it? Is that what the deal is? The 1974 Carmen Ghia. See, I know what that is. We caught you. Yay! Well, there's Bear and Dawn from Adventures with Xanadu. Good to see you. You guys out there camping right now? They're glad to have you.
Did I miss it?
RV Living Life said, I voted for Trudeau. He said he would put retirement age back to 65.
Oh, so you're friends with Lincoln. Are you like, yeah?
Okay, next election, he said he would legalize weed. I voted for him again, and he won again. I can't wait for his next promise. Promises broken. Promises made, promises broken. Yep. The car is air cooled, so Rick explained it for me.
See, antifreeze.
Antifreeze. Robin Jan laughed at that one. Make it antifreeze.
If it gets below 7, Bobby freezes.
Oh, Lincoln says we're already friends on Facebook. Oh, cool. Cool. So we can chat. That we'll try and keep in touch there, Lincoln. So glad that you're here, Lincoln. We're so tickled to see you. We've really missed you, and we're so happy to see you again. Antifreeze, and it has no radiator. It's cooled like a motorcycle. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Air cooled.
Yeah, and it's cold there.
Cold. South is colder. Is a colder part of the country. Temps are mid-40s, and his car's air cooled. So people are having to explain it to me. I'm not mechanically inclined. I don't. You know what I do? When I have a problem with a car, Bob takes care of it. My late husband took care of it, and in between, I took it to a dealer or somebody.
What's the difference between an antifreeze and a loaf of bread? So I don't know. Well, you ain't done my shopping.
She said you're never doing the grocery shopping. I know what a loaf of bread is. Good to see you. So, yeah, everybody's making fun of me. That's all right. You can make fun of me. I'll laugh with you. You can laugh at me, and I'll laugh too. So, Gary says, boondocking with Boomer. We bought X Energy, Z Michelin's, and Centromatic discs. So I think that's tires and brakes, right?
Yeah.
Robin Jan said, It is 65 now or 67, depending on the birth year. I wasn't sure if it got changed back to 65 or not. So.
Had pickled bread. It's made out of.
No, it's not made out of dildo. No, it's not, Rick. I heard of pickle loaf, pickled bread. We have heard of pickled bread.
Xanadu.
I don't think so. Oh my gosh!
How's
I'm not laughing at you, so you know where I live. That's
How's
right.
it going, Adventures in Xanadu? Good to see
I
you
don't
guys.
care if people laugh at me. That's okay. I'll laugh right along with you. Believe me.
You know where I live.
Hey Sue, what's heavier, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers? They're the same. I do know that one. It's still
no, the bricks are heavier.
They look heavier, but try and pick up a ton of feathers. They're going to float up. So.
So these Xanadu's on?
Oh, so
Xanadu?
Good to see Xanadu on here. Bear and Don. They used to do Beer Friday nights. That was fun. But they were on at 10 o'clock, and so it was too late. So if you came on at 9, I was able to join it. And they haven't been doing it for ages. So, but that was always fun. And Bear's got this really deep voice, and it's fun. Just kind of like RV Underway. That's really cool. It has a good radio voice. So, anywho, so I guess Sonia's going live at 7 o'clock. So if you guys don't have anything going on, pop over to Sonia's in 10 minutes when we're off of here. Retirement 65 and early pension is 60, which worked well when I retired at 59. See, I retired at 59 also. 58, actually 58, and I turned 60 that month. So 59. If you drop one feather on your foot, you may not cry. You may not cry unless this point is going down and sticks in you like that. That might hurt.
Oh, yeah. If it's attached to the bird, see, it could be heavy.
There you go. And they might fly away.
Yeah.
They could fly away.
You remember that on WKRP in Cincinnati, and they did that turkey giveaway.
Turkey drop. And
they dropped all those turkeys out of the helicopter. And he goes, "Oh my God, I didn't know turkeys couldn't fly."
He goes, the humanity. You guys remember that episode? Okay, guys, I'm heading out. Have a good night. Bye, Rick. Take it easy.
Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate the jokes. I'm glad you're doing good, Rick. Take care. Thanks for being here. I hated Doug Ford until COVID. Now I think he's great. I'm guessing that's your premier. No, that's Trudeau. So I don't know who. Oh, is he over maybe your province or something? So not quite sure, but I have heard that name before. So,
yeah, you'll never get to retire. You live with me. Nope.
Adventures in Xanadu said, pickle loaf, olive loaf, Dutch loaf. Love for the loaves of sandwich meat. That's right.
Yeah, Alan Sue changes the oil in my truck. So that's why it's always breaking down.
You live with Bob. You'll never get to retire. That's right. Oh, I'm retired. Yep.
Wasn't that awesome? That was a funny episode.
Yep.
Oh, the humanity of it all.
That's right. I
didn't know turkeys couldn't fly.
Bye, Rick. That was funny. That was a good show. That's right. So I can't think of anything else going on right now. The dogs are being quiet. Thank goodness. For 10 minutes here. Premier of Ontario is Doug Ford. Okay, he is awesome. Okay, good.
Cool.
Well, good. I'm glad he's doing something that you approve of there. It sounds like you guys, while you were locked down, is the virus being contained and everything? The numbers down? That's good. Hope the variants doesn't come in and make it shoot back up. They're starting to see those numbers shoot back up here. I don't know about Florida yet because we haven't been seeing the numbers. Haven't seen the numbers. So.
I have. It's shooting up.
So just continue to be careful. You know, if you get your shot, great. If you don't, that's your choice. That's fine. But continue to be careful. Social distance when you can. Wear a mask if you can.
I had a guy come in the driveway. He's trying to tell me my roof needs replaced. I go, I just had it replaced like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah,
I says, get the hell out of here.
He must have been giving people across the street a quote or something because we saw he had a ladder up there and Bob was taking the trash out and he came up. He goes, "Oh, your roof needs some work." And he goes,
"No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It's only like 3 years old.
Get out of here.
Go away."
It's time to leave.
Robin Jan said that WKRP episode with the turkeys was the best. My other favorite is the one where they kept giving Johnny Fever more alcohol and his reflections kept going up. Yes, his reflexes were faster.
He got more sober.
That was it. Just stunned he had a stadium there with him doing it. and his reflexes
What's going on with
kept
that tub
getting
walk
faster.
video? We'll have the final of our bathtub that I did. Will
Is it
be
Wednesday?
out Wednesday.
Wednesday, I think you'll
You'll
have the
see
final one.
product. And I
Yep.
tell you what, that thing, it's not the prettiest, but
Well,
it has worked
It's
out.
functional.
You couldn't ask for a better
Yeah, Patty, it's
walk-in
worked
tub.
out great. It really has. He cut it out, and we've got a lip about this high for me to step over. It's not bad at all. I mean, you'd have to step. The one that we had in here, the other one, was even of a higher step. So this is good, and it's got a handle in there for me to grip on. It's awesome. So let's see here. What's going on with the tub? The number of COVID cases is 114. Well, you know the number. Raleigh says, over the eastern states, we are having a problem with the D strain of the virus, variant. Oh, Raleigh, over there in Australia. Okay. I don't know what the different strains are, but I just know there's variants there. And Gary said, Doug Ford says stuff like, I see a bunch of yahoos protesting at City Hall during a COVID lockdown. They better get their asses home before they get arrested. Yeah. Very good. That's a good one. I might like him too, I think. I think Alan says he's gotten poked twice. He's got his shot. So
they call it the jab.
The jab. Everybody calls it the jab.
The UK they call it the jab.
Yeah, I've heard people here saying that too.
And there's a dance that they call the jab.
The jab.
Yeah, you get jabbed in the ass and you dance.
That's not usually where they give it.
Oh, that wasn't what it was?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about because I don't think that's where they give it. But at any rate, okay, so we're going to get ready to get out of here. It's about 5 till. So we can continue to chat for 5 more minutes. If you guys want to hang around, I appreciate it. If not, that's cool too. Check out Sonia's afterwards. And then I think at 9 o'clock, Charlie Grace has got hanging out with the girls. She said something about with the girls. So if you don't have anything else
going,
boys
can't show up.
I'm sure you can. I don't think she would turn you down there.
Anyway.
Yeah, I love the videos showing the TV there. That's right. You know, I found a channel. It was called what was it? TV views. I can't click off to look for it there.
The guy who does the videos up.
Old TV videos. If I find it, we'll talk about it next week. Great. It was. Hang on 1 second. I can look real quick here. Hey, if I click off, will it take me out?
Yes, it will.
Oh, can you see me now?
Yeah.
You can see me?
Yeah, I wouldn't click off. No.
Yeah. So
I would not.
No. Okay, I'm still here. I'll look for it. I'll look for it. But it's called something about TV, whatever. Great show, Sue. I missed you and Bob. I've not been around late. We're so glad you're here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ford Man, for being here. Good to see you. Van City Adventures is also in Canada, which is not here tonight. That's right. You're going to tell us who's not here, Dylan. We'll get you. We'll remember. I remember that. But anyway, they had lots of old TV shows on it. And I was just going through it the other day, looking at them and telling Bob, it's like, oh my gosh, they've got Red Skelton. They've got great old TV shows. So it's awesome. I think there are more Canadians in the chat tonight than Americans.
We do have a lot of Canadians.
You're right. That's right.
I love my Canadian friends.
We have great Canadian friends. We've got great friends in the UK, and we've got great friends in the US. So we appreciate, and Australia. We've got friends from Australia too. So we appreciate each and every one of you.
All the way from Singapore.
Yes, all over before. So have a good week, Raleigh. Have to go now, and you guys all stay safe. Thank you. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and get out of here, sign off a couple of minutes early. Oh, Infield Ike, wait a minute. We got to say hi. Hi to Infield Ike. He's right here local. He's over in...
Have you been to a race lately? I bet he has.
Yeah, he's over in Ormond Beach. Ormond Beach. That's where he's at, very close to us. Patty's in Ormond right now. You guys should hook up sometime. Or did you maybe meet one time? I'm trying to think. You might have. I'm not sure. So he usually goes Monday evening. He used to go to... at the Harley Destination Daytona.
At the
I don't know. I don't know what the name of it's not Hooligans. It's another one. I can't think of it. There's a place over there he would always go to, and
Denny.
Yeah, what's his name? Come on, Ratfink would meet up
Sue's
with him.
brother Denny.
Denny's here. Hello, Denny. Good to see you, my brother Denny.
Now our other brother Ron is down here.
My brother Ron did just move down to Ocala. He's between Denny and I. We're on the East Coast. Denny's on the West Coast, and Ron moved in between. And then Sharon lives south of Denny there.
Still a long ways apart.
So, yeah, it's a big circle there. So Anyway, hi to Danny. Good to see you. Alan said, suggestions for things to do in Miami for a few hours after leaving my
There you
cruise
go.
ship release. Alex, are you still on here? Alex was on here.
Alex is in
Hook up with
Miami.
Culture, Lifestyle, and Travels, Alan. Check out his channel and maybe, friend him on Facebook and see if he's got some suggestions.
Robert was here last
Traveling
week.
Robert popped in. He would have some good
He would know.
good suggestions there.
But Alex knows. He
too.
knows Miami.
Yeah, I've never been actually to Miami proper. I've been down through the state, the edge of Miami. So, but he's got some time. So if you can think of something good for him to do for a couple hours on he was talking about coming up to Cocoa Beach to meet us. We told him that's
I think
too
Alex
far.
is a pretty good cook. Maybe you could sneak into his house and he could cook you something.
He does awesome cooking. Awesome. Yeah. Alan, drink. I really
There you go.
drink. That's right. I was jury. Thank you for
his
coming.
mom will be with him.
That's
so.
right. Well, give your mom a drink or give her a ginger ale or something. I was Journey. Thanks for stopping by. Evening Shade. Enjoyed being here. Have a great day, guys. Good to see you. So Dylan says he knows the Greater Toronto area. He could take us around there. And there's Alan, Upside Down Travels, Little Havana. That might be something interesting. Good to see you, Alan.
Hey, Alan.
Thanks for stopping in.
Doing?
He's been out camping in his mini
Kind
titty.
of lost track of Alan for a bit.
Yeah, we missed you, Alan. So good to see you on here. So anyway, guys. All right, we're going to head out now. So thanks all for stopping by.
Appreciate you guys coming by.
Be careful. We appreciate all of you.
And, I've done you a big favor. You can look at Sue's pretty face now. You don't look at my ugly face anymore. So I did that for you guys.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. Little Havana. Yeah, we're down to Little Havana.
Little Havana. That's right. So,
all right, guys. See
bye,
you
everybody.
next week.
See you next week. Bye-bye. See you on a live somewhere. Love you all. We love you too, Alan. Good to see you. Bye, Lincoln Central Coins. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Bye-bye. You taking me out?